Hello, I'd like to welcome you to an eGrants training, setting up document availability for instances in eGrants. This is applicable for documents that are auto-initiated. This training was recorded in April 2021. We're going to first look at what is an instance and why would we create one. And then we're going to focus primarily on two required components for setting up document availability. One, setting instance eligibility, and two, setting instance dates. First of all, what is an instance? An instance refers to the process that PTN goes through to create documents for subrecipients to complete. Examples of documents that subrecipients would complete include charter reports, DBE reports, master grant agreement, annual certs and assurances, just to name a few. For the purpose of this training, we're going to focus on charter reports. Once an instance is created, this is what it would look like on the subrecipient side. This is the document that the subrecipient would complete for a charter report. But before we can get there, we need to figure out how to do that. The next part of the training will take us on the steps for how to create an instance. Part 1, setting instance eligibility. We're going to start on the eGrants homepage and click on the administration web link. This will take us to the administration page. On the bottom right, choose instance eligibility. This will take us to the template instance eligibility page. You will see document template instance, which we'll talk about in just a minute, which has a drop-down menu. You will also see organization name, city, state, county, zip, a search button, and a clear button. From the document template instance drop-down menu, for this example, we're going to choose Charter Report, Q4 2020, and click on the search button. This will take us to a very important page where we will create and set the instance eligibility. Set the instance eligibility for, from the drop-down menu, I chose Charter Report Q4 2020. Eligible? Yes. Documents allowed? 1. Then for part 2, I would choose the applicable subrecipients in the area listed below by marking the checkboxes. In this example, I want to create a charter report for the city of Abilene, so I marked the checkbox. Once I've gone through the list and checked all the applicable subrecipients, I'm going to click on the Save button. So it's a 3-step process. Set the eligibility, choose the applicable document, eligible yes, documents allowed 1. Choose the applicable subrecipients below, mark the checkbox, and then last of all, click on the Save button. Now, part 2, setting instance dates. We're going to go over the process. Go back to your eGrants homepage and click on the administration web link. This will bring up the administration web page. On the bottom left, click on Instance Dates. This will bring up the Object Template Instance web page. From the drop-down menu, you're going to choose your applicable document that you want to create for the subrecipient. In this example, we're focusing on charter reports. So we're going to click on Charter Report 2020 and click on the search button. This will bring up a very important page in which we document the dates applicable for the document we're going to create. Availability, begin, and end date are the most important timeframes we need to document. As you can see in this example, the availability begin is December 23rd, and the end date is December 24th. The time frame I've chosen is noon for both line items. In this example, the availability begin date is March 31st, and the end date is the very next day, April 1st. For the time frame, I chose noon. Availability begin. You only set it for 1 day apart. The reason why is 1 day is needed because the auto-initiated documents get created on availability begin and remain available until the document is completed. Period start. In this example, I did document date and time frames. However, you can leave this column blank. The due date and archive date. In this example, I did document the due date. However, you can leave this column blank. Very important, number of documents allowed. Remember when we were talking about instance eligibility and there was one document allowed? Here, we also need to document one document is allowed. That is, one charter report is going to be created for each of the chosen subrecipients. One. After you've completed this page, click on the Save button. This training has focused on setting up document availability for instances in eGrants. We talked briefly about the purpose of an instance. Our primary focus was setting instance eligibility and setting instance dates. Thank you and have a good day.